Hi friends, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest learning and teaching platform. Myself Bhavani. Students, Unacademy offers plus courses for Karnataka CET students. Students who are writing CET exam in the year 2021 can subscribe these plus courses. Those who are going for 12 months plan, that is at the rate of 12,375. We have a 6-month plan at the rate of 10,125. For the new subscribers, we have a 1-month plan at the rate of 2,250. Plus course is nothing but structured live courses where you will have all the class 11 and class 12 topics will be done in detail. We will also have dedicated live doubt clearing sessions wherein you can clarify your doubts, you can strengthen your concept and you can study the topic in detail. At regular intervals, we also have quizzes. Quizzes are specially for self-analysis, whether you have studied the topic very well or not, whether the quickness with which you are solving the problem, is it enough. So all these things you can assess by these quizzes. The comprehensive batch for the year 2021 has already begun, student. So you can join these batches by making use of the code BHAVANILIVE. You can see this is a code for getting maximum benefits. Kindly make use of this code BHAVANILIVE and you can subscribe the plus courses. There will be also daily daily practice paper, full length mock tests and with analysis. So you can make use of these daily practice paper. You can practice well before you face the real exam. And for a single subscription, students, you will get unlimited access. So you can inform your friends, your relatives, brothers, sisters, or neighbors, or your classmates or your juniors regarding this plus courses and ask them to subscribe the plus courses. So whenever you subscribe the plus courses, kindly make use of this code, that is BHAVANILIVE. BHAVANILIVE. And students, I have been taking YouTube sessions, so those who have not watched my previous videos, kindly watch those videos. And whenever you like the class, press the like button. And also press the bell icon so that you get notifications. So always do not forget to like, share and subscribe these videos. So today, we will be dealing with basic concepts of chemistry. Basic concepts of chemistry. One part we have already completed, so we are in the second part. So basic concepts of chemistry part 2. In class 11, this is the first chapter. So we will be studying about this chapter through discussion is mainly through questions, students. So whenever the question is discussed, the concept also will be told to you. So you can just concentrate and listen and try to solve as many as problems possible. Okay. So we will see question number 1. Question number 1. In which case is the number of molecules of water is maximum? So where do you find the number of molecules of water maximum? Option A, 10 to the power of minus 3 mole of water. Option B, 18 ml of water. Okay, hi Parvez, welcome to the class. Option C, 0.00224 liter of water vapors at 1 atmosphere and 273 Kelvin. Option D, 0.18 gram of water. So there are 4 options given. You have to find out among the 4 options, where do you find the number of molecules of water maximum? Okay. So students, you can start solving and you can also, find out the answer. See among the 4 options which is the right answer. So we will start one by one. Meanwhile, I will also start with the option. Option A, 10 to the power of minus 3 mole of water. We know that when I say 10 to the power of minus 3 mole, 1 mole contains Avogadro number of molecules. So 10 to the power of minus 3 mole means 10 to the power of minus 3 into Avogadro number of molecules. So Ne molecules. I am representing the Avogadro number as Ne. 18 ml of water. Now what is 18 ml of water? You have the formula density is equal to mass by volume. So mass is density into volume. Density of water is 1 and volume is given as 18 ml. That mass is 18 grams. So 18 gram is the mass. 18 gram is nothing but 1 mole of water. We know 1 mole of water means 18 gram, isn't it? H2O. So if you are adding the atomic mass, it is 2 plus 16. That is nothing but 18 grams. So that is 1 mole. So 1 mole of water, contains Avogadro number of molecules. So Ne. So option B contains Ne molecules. Ne means Avogadro number of molecules, or 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. We will see option C, 0.00224 liter of water vapors. Now we know that 22.4 liter. 22.4 liter has Avogadro number of molecules. 22.4 liter is nothing but 1 molar volume. It is 1 molar volume, and 1 molar volume always occupies a space of 22.4. So 22.4 liter has Avogadro number, that is Ne. So 0.00224 liter contains how many molecules? So if you are calculating 0.00224 into Ne by 22.4, isn't it? So how much you get here? This will be, 22.4. That means I am going to get 10 to the power of minus 4. If I am writing this as 22.4, then I am going to get 22.4 into 10 to the power of minus 4. That means 10 to the power of minus 4 Ne. Because 22.4 will get cancelled. So remaining is 10 to the power of minus 4. That many Avogadro number of molecules. 0.18 gram of water, students. So how do you find out? Just now we have calculated 18 gram contains Avogadro number. So 0.18 gram contains how much? Actually we needn't calculate, because we are sure that if 18 gram contains Ne, 0.18 will have lesser number of molecules. The question is, in which case there is maximum number of molecule. Actually we already got the answer, because this will give you lesser number, because it is 0.18. So if you are actually seeing, this is 10 to the power of minus 3 Ne, this is Ne, and this is 10 to the power of minus 4 Ne. So these two values are smaller, very small value, whereas this is a larger value, Ne. Therefore answer will be option B. Answer will be option B. But if you want to calculate for option D, it is 0.18 by Na by 18. So you will get it as 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 to the power of minus 2 Na. So 18 ml of water, that is 18 gram of water, contains maximum number of molecules. Not a very old question. You can see this question has been asked in recent exam, that is 2018. So you should be ready for all kind of questions, students. So sometimes the question will be easier, okay, sometimes it will be of moderate level. So all type of question you should be ready. So we will go to question number 2. 1 gram of magnesium is burnt with 0.28 gram of oxygen in a closed vessel. Which reactant is left in excess and how much? 1 gram of magnesium is burnt with 0.28 gram of oxygen. Which reactant is left in excess and how much? Option A, magnesium and 5.8. So option A says magnesium is found in excess, left in excess, and 5.8 gram. Option B is also magnesium, but the amount left is 0.58 gram. Option C is oxygen is left and the amount is 0.24 gram. Option D is oxygen and the amount is 2.4 gram. So let us try to find out which is left in, whether it is magnesium in excess or whether it is oxygen in excess. Now what do you mean by excess, student? Suppose if you have a reaction A plus B giving product, A plus B giving product, then you know that if you think that the quantity of B taken is less than required, then during the reaction the entire B will be consumed. The amount of B taken is less than it is actually required. You have taken little less. That means during the reaction the entire B reactant will be consumed. So this is called limiting reagent because you have taken in smaller quantity than required. Whereas A will react with B and the remaining will remain as excess. So this is referred as excess reagent. A will be remaining as excess reagent. So we will try to find out. Okay. Students are okay, already one answer is coming as B, isn't it? Others also, students, kindly give your answer. So we will see, student, how does this question work. And you see the question has been asked in 2018, just 2 years before. Therefore you should be ready for any type of question. So let us see how to solve this problem. Magnesium burns in oxygen. It forms magnesium oxide. If you are balancing the equation, it becomes 2 Mg. So this will be 2 MgO. Now according to the balance equation, how much gram of magnesium is reacting, students? Magnesium atomic weight is 24 gram. So 2 into 24 gram of magnesium is reacting with 32 gram of oxygen. The known equation tells you that 48 gram of magnesium needs 32 gram of oxygen. We have taken 1 gram of magnesium, 1 gram. So let us see how much oxygen is required. Because if you calculate the amount of oxygen required, then you can compare and see whether you have taken enough oxygen. If you have not taken enough oxygen, then oxygen will be the limiting reagent. You are understanding? So, 1 gram into 32 divided by 48 gram. Correct? So, how much you are going to get? You know, if it is, I am saying, it is 2, 16 2s are and 16 3s are, isn't it? So 2 by 3, that means 0.20 means 6 times, somewhere 6 times. We don't need this exact answer. We need to know 0.66 gram. Students, 0.66 gram of oxygen is required. But we have taken only 0.28 gram of oxygen. You are getting it? The amount of oxygen that is required was 0.66, but we have taken only 0.28. It confirms that oxygen is the limiting reagent which is completely consumed in the reaction, totally used up. So what is left? Magnesium. So among A and B, one should be the answer. Now read the question. Which reactant is left in excess? Yes, we got it as magnesium. How much we need to find out? So it's a limiting reagent which we have to take. 32 gram of oxygen is reacting with 48 gram of magnesium. So 0.28 gram of oxygen react with how much magnesium? So 0.28 into 48 divided by 32. So if I say this is 8 6s are, this is 4s are, 4 1s are, you have 42. You get 0.42 gram. So the amount of magnesium that is combining with 0.28 gram of oxygen is how much? 0.42 gram. We had taken 1 gram. Out of that 0.42 has reacted. So remaining is 0.58 gram. So excess amount of magnesium left is 0.58. So magnesium is left and the amount is 0.58. Therefore, the answer is option B. Got it? So you have option B as the answer. Okay, very good. So some of you could give the answer. Yes, Siddhappa, that's the right answer. Now this I have included. I know it's a very simple question. You might feel it very easy, but then it is asked in the exam. In the previous exam, CET 2016, it is asked. That is why I have included the question, so that you will have, if you are a class 12 student, you will have a revision as such. Sometimes you tend to forget certain steps. So just tell me, carbon percentage is 40, hydrogen is 13.33 and nitrogen is 46.67. You have to calculate its empirical formula. Students, you can try this. I am also going to try. Meanwhile, you find out quickly, because you needn't write all the steps because it's a competitive level exam. Directly, quickly you can solve it. But I will show the essential steps so that you understand. If students are from class 11, they also need to understand. You know the steps involved in calculating empirical formula, and nothing new is given but asked in the exam. See, carbon is 40%, 40 by 12. Correct? Hydrogen is 13.3% divided by 1. What is this 1? Atomic weight. Nitrogen is given as 46.67 divided by, once again, how much? 14, isn't it? Okay, so 12 will be 3 times, I think it is 3. This will be 13.33. 14 goes around 3 times, so you will get around 3. You know the next step, you have to divide. I want the answer from your side, students. Give me the answer. So divide all these terms by the smaller number. You know these steps. I'm just writing it. When you solve in the competitive level exam, kindly see to it that you are solving quickly. So 1, this is around 4 times, and this is 1. So C1, H4, N1, answer is option A. Okay. Go to question number 4. The number of oxygen atoms in 4.4 gram of carbon dioxide is. Okay. As I told you, all these are asked in the previous exam. So you will come to know the area from where the question is asked. What kind of questions that has been asked, and how it will be asked, and how you can arrive at the answer directly. You have to find out a number of oxygen atom in 4.4 gram of carbon dioxide. Option A, 6 into 10 to the power of 23. Option B, 1.2 into 10 to the power of 23. Option C, 12 into 10 to the power of 22. And option D is 6 into 10 to the power of 22. So students, you can find out the answer. Okay, so try to find out the answer. Here carbon dioxide molecule is given. And the question is, how many oxygen atom? Correct. Therefore, we all know 1 molar mass of CO2. What is the molecular mass of CO2, students? Carbon is 12, oxygen is 16 into 2, 32. That means it is 44 gram. So we know that 1 gram molecular mass, okay, or 1 mole of carbon dioxide contains Avogadro number of molecules. That is 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. So 1 mole of carbon dioxide has Na, that is Avogadro number of molecules. But molecule is not asked. It is how many atom. We know that 1 molecule of carbon dioxide has how many oxygen atoms, students? 2. There are 2 oxygen atoms. So directly I am going to multiply here itself. Otherwise what I need to do is I have to find out in 4.4 gram how many molecules are there. Whatever answer I get, then I have to find out in 1 carbon dioxide 2. So in these many molecules, whatever answer I get, how many into 2. So instead of doing all those things, in the first step itself, let us multiply, okay, as 2 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So in 4.4 gram, how much? Now you multiply 4.4 into 2 into 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 divided by 44 gram. Okay, 4.4 gram and 44 gram. Okay, so how much do you get, students? This you will get it as 0.1. So 0.1 into 2, that is 0.2, isn't it? So you are multiplying by 6. That means you are going to get 1.2. 1.2 into 10 to the power of 23. So answer will be option B. I hope students you got the answer. Answer is option B, 1.2 into 10 to the power of 23. Okay, go to the next question. The mass of oxygen gas which occupies 5.6 liter at STP would be. So you have to find out the mass of oxygen gas which is occupying 5.6 liter. And then you have to relate it to atomic mass of oxygen. Whether the answer what you are getting, is it gram atomic mass of oxygen, or is it 1/4 of the gram atomic mass of oxygen, or is it double the gram atomic mass of oxygen, or is it half of the gram atomic mass of oxygen? Now when I say atomic mass of oxygen, students, what is the gram atomic mass of oxygen? How much it is? Gram atomic mass of oxygen is how much? Students, you can write it in the comment box. How much it is? 16 gram. So this is 1 gram atomic mass of oxygen. Now the answer what you get is, you have to see the relation between this value and the previous and the question. So let us see. We all know that you can take 22.4 or 22.7 also. It is not going to make much difference here. 22.4 liter occupies or 32 gram. 1 molar mass of oxygen. What is 1 molar mass of oxygen? 32. The molecular mass of oxygen is 32. So 1 mole of oxygen occupies a volume of 22.4 liter. So we have taken 5.6 liter. So 5.6 liter, what will be the mass? Because we know 22.4 liter is 32 gram. So 5.6 liter means what is the mass? So if you calculate 5.6 into 32 divided by 22.4. Okay. Now this will be 4 times, isn't it? See, 24 to 2022. That means this is 4 times and this will be 8 times. So you are going to get the answer 8 gram. Now look at the relation. It is exactly half of the atomic mass of oxygen. So answer should be option D, half of the atomic mass of oxygen. I hope it is clear. We'll go to question number 6. 20 ml of acetic acid react with 20 ml of ethyl alcohol to form ethyl acetate. So acetic acid and ethyl alcohol, an ester is formed, that is ethyl acetate. The density of the acid and alcohol are, acid is 1 gram per milliliter and that of alcohol is 0.7 gram per milliliter. The limiting reagent in this reaction is it acetic acid is the limiting reagent, ethyl alcohol, or is it both, or is it the ester that is formed, that is ethyl acetate? So which one is the limiting reagent? You see the limiting reagent question but asked in a little different way. So how to solve this question? We will see how to find out the answer. So you can also actually find out, students, okay, whenever you read a question, you see whether you get the answer from your side, okay. So acetic acid, you know the formula of acetic acid, CH3COOH. Ethyl alcohol, that means C2H5OH. You know it gives CH3COOC2H5 plus water. Okay. Now if you know, if you are finding out the balance equation here, what is the amount of acetic acid reacting? I hope you know to calculate. 12 into 2, 24. Plus you have hydrogen 4, 16 into 2, 32. Okay. So this will give you 60. Correct? 60. Similarly, if you take ethanol, it will be 46 gram. Right? Now the value is given here. They are not given in gram. They are given in ml. So we can convert it. I have told you the formula. Density is equal to mass by volume, student. So density is given, volume is given. So this will be, density is 1, volume is 20. So I am going to write directly, this is 20 gram. Ethanol, you see, density is 0.7 and the volume is 20. That means you are going to get 14 gram. Okay. So we will see the limiting reagent. It looks like ethanol, isn't it? Okay. So the equation gives that the equation tells you that 60 gram of acetic acid require 46 gram of ethanol. Students, kindly make a note. 60 gram of acetic acid require 46 gram of ethanol. Right? So 20 gram of acetic acid require how much? Ethanol. We will calculate 20 into 46 divided by 60. That means 3 times. So you will get 3 ones are and 15, 3 fives are. Further calculation is not required. Just look here, students, now. You require 15 point some gram. But you have taken only 14 gram of ethanol. The amount of ethanol taken is less, isn't it? Amount of ethanol that is taken is less. That means ethanol is the limiting reagent. It is the ethanol which is consumed in the reaction, which does not remain in the vessel. Completely it is reacting. Therefore, answer will be option B, ethanol. Hi Ganesh, welcome to the class, but then you have joined me when I am about to complete my class. So, students, the YouTube session will be only for 30 minutes. Our classes will be only at 30 minutes. So, kindly make a note. Tomorrow, that is day after tomorrow, on 11th, you will have my YouTube classes and the continuation of basic concepts of chemistry. I will be dealing with the same topic and we will have some more new question. So if you are liking my class, kindly press the like button and also press the bell icon. Also press the bell icon so that you get further notification. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe these videos. Share these videos among your friends. Let them also make use of these classes. And do not forget to join me once again on 11th. That is exactly at 2 o'clock. And these classes are only for 30 minutes. So you can have a very good revision on all these topics. Okay. So bye students. Take care. See to it that you are joining me once again on 11th exactly at 2 o'clock. Bye bye. Take care. Keep studying for competitive level exam and do not deviate from studies. Bye students.